Today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about confidence. So what is confidence and how do you step into your confidence? So confidence is a feeling, it's an intuition, it's a way of life, it's a being, it's a soul, it's consciousness, right? And it's also a choice. Confidence is definitely a choice. It's not something that just happens. It's not something that people are just born with. It's my kitty. It's not something that you just wake up one day and you're like this super confident and happy and vibing being. It's something that most of us didn't come natural. It didn't just flow. It didn't just come to us, right? For many years, I was probably the least confident person you can probably think of. I went from identity crisis to identity crisis to identity crisis, trying to find myself, trying to find my groove, trying to find who my true self was. I went through an emo stage where I would wear black, I had my septum pierced, I had red hair, then I had pitch black hair, then it was just like identity crisis on top of identity crisis. So how did I get to the point where I knew that I was confident, that I knew that I was in flow with the universe, right? It is something that is part of your story that you get to because of you have suffered so much that there's no other choice, there's no other way. So being and feeling confident is something that you exude, right? But you can't be confident if you don't feel confident. So how do you get to the point where you feel confident, right? So there's no magical formula to plug in, right? There's no magical ABCD and then I'm confident. No, there isn't. Like I said earlier, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I wanted to be. I was basically a little ball of what everybody else wanted me to be, and then that was me. So I would take in people's energy, I would take in what they wanted from me, and then I would create that person, and I would be that person, and I was just like little puzzles of what everybody else wanted me to be. And that wasn't my authentic self, that wasn't my true self. I suffered a lot, I lost a lot, I hit bottom 1,000 times. I surrendered on my knees, I prayed to have the answer. And still I had the answer, but still I had to continue hitting other rocks and other rocks and other rocks. It wasn't until I realized that being confident, being who you truly are meant to be, is not in the physical world. You're not going to find it there. You're not going to find it in this video because this video is a projection of the physical world. You're not going to find it in your partner. You're not going to find it in your friend, in the club, in the drugs, in the TV show. You're only going to find it within. You're going to find it when you step out of the matrix, when you step into yourself, when you quiet your mind, when you realize the power within, when you realize that within lies all the answers that you need. You can Google your answers away. You can Google the formula to be confident. You can Google the formula to be happy, but you won't find it because all the answers are in you. They're inside of you. They're within. And until you are able to get to that point where you can look within and find all the answers, all the rest is just white noise. All the rest is just a distraction, or it might also be an awakening so that you can step in, right? But the answers are always within you. They come to you. You just have to allow it. You gotta get out of the way to allow the answers to come to you. So back to feeling confident. So how do you feel confident? I feel confident when I am my truest self. When I am the truest form of myself. When I am the person who I was always meant to be. That's when I feel confident. Like I can do anything. Because I have stepped into the person that I am. to the person that I truly am and to the person that I was always meant to be. And you will be able to step into your light and be able to see that anything in this world is possible.